Owen Jones went to the Labour Party conference and, as usual, did a far superior job than the mainstream media in holding MPs to account. One particular interviewer was doing the rounds, Luke Akehurst.
I don't accept the G word being used even now. And nor does the British government.
Even though a consensus of genocide scholars has said this is genocide?
The opinions of some people, not the opinion of the British government.
Well, who do you think we should defer to more?
The British government. I'm a Labour fucking MP. I'm going to...
over genocide scholars?
Yeah, but we should listen to our own government's legal analysis.
Right. So when Yov Gallant said we're cutting off all food and water because we're fighting human animals, you didn't think that was genocidal?
No. I disagree with... I think that many of the things that Israel has done have not even helped Israel. I think they've been... The behaviour has been daft in a lot of circumstances. It's been reprehensible in some circumstances. I do not think it crosses the bar.
How would you describe...
the genocide.
Oh, daft. I mean, I think famine, ethnic cleansing and slaughter is a little bit more than daft. But we continue.
How would you describe deliberately shooting children in the head and the chest? How would you describe that?
I'm just not sure I believe that anyone has deliberately done that.
So why have dozens of US-based medics reported, having served in Gaza, that Palestinian children have been shot in the head and the chest deliberately by Israeli snipers?
I don't believe that that's happened.
So why are they saying it?
I don't know.
Why? So you know better than genocide scholars and medical experts, medics who served in Gaza?
Well, I know what I believe.
But it's not based on any facts, is it?
Why? How come I'm in the same point of assessment as the British government is?
The British government is legally implicated in the crimes of trying to...
So now we're getting to... they're all genocidal, the British government...
But if you arm a genocide, it makes you complicit. And why did he...
Arm a genocide?
I mean, you can see he was really stuck for words there. I mean, for the record, right? If you are arming Israel, you are complicit. If you're making excuses for them, you are complicit. If you refuse to call a genocide, you are complicit. Luke, you are complicit. Let's go back for just one more.
We stopped arms exports in the summer of last year.
No, we don't. We provide crucial components for F-35 jets, and I'm sure you know about the Arms Trade Treaty of 2014. If you provide components for F-35 jets implicated in war crimes or genocide, then you are legally complicit. Do you know that?
No, I don't. Okay, I think we've probably exhausted it. I mean, you're not going to get the answers you want.
Well, I know, but you're a pro-Israel lobbyist. It seems like you don't actually know what you're talking about at all, and you've been very... This is your subject.
No, you've got a set of opinions. I've got a different set of opinions.
But you don't have any facts. That's the problem. Do you accept Israel have committed war crimes? Any war crimes?
I don't know. I don't have enough information to make that judgment, and it's not me that...
So they wiped Gaza from the face of the earth. They've killed tens of thousands of children, very plausibly. They've attacked every single hospital, every single healthcare system. And you don't think they've committed any war crimes?
No, I don't know which things fall into those categories. So I don't know where exactly the line is drawn.
He's deliberately starving people a war crime.
I think you're telling me it is.
But do you know?
I don't even know if they can be accused of that.
Well, even though they said they were... I mean, in March this year, they said they're not letting anything into Gaza, and they did that...
Yeah, well, I disagree with them doing that. Is
it a war crime?
Wrong thing to do.
No, it's not about is it wrong, morally. Is it legally wrong to do that?
I don't know. I'm not an expert in international law.
What do you know about?
Not international law.
So even though your main job was being a pro-Israel lobbyist, which was all about international relations, for years, how long did you work as a pro-Israel lobbyist?
13 years, I think.
13 years. That was your job before becoming an MP, and you don't know anything about anything.
Yeah, I'm just thick, really. Just completely
But I don't think
thick.
you are. I don't think you are, and that's why, you know, you're a member of Parliament now, because you got parachuted into a seat you had no connection to by your friends on the National Executive Committee.
I think I'm going to have a brain aneurysm. I love that at the end of Owen, though. He's like, that's why you're on the NEC, because it was a stitch-up. Thoroughly destroyed there. But Luke Nukem, right? Luke the Nuke, just a vile individual. I mean, he has to play stupid, by the way, because he can't be honest. He knows international law. He knows Israel has violated it on multiple occasions. He doesn't care, right? He doesn't care about dead Palestinians. Dead Palestinian babies. And he doesn't care. But this isn't surprising from Labour's chief Israel apologist. It is also not surprising that following on from this, Owen Jones had his conference pass rescinded. I'm writing to let you know that we've had to make the difficult decision to cancel your conference pass with immediate effect following complaints we have received about your conduct. Why have we taken this action? We have a responsibility to safeguard all our delegates, staff, volunteers, and visitors, and to maintain a safe and welcoming environment for everyone at conference. After careful consideration, we've concluded that we cannot continue your attendance while ensuring we meet our safeguarding obligations to all attendees. So they're saying that Owen Jones poses a threat. I mean that's true. He threatens to expose MPs' bullshit. Now, Emily Thornberry, who represents the constituency Jones lives in, accused him of misogyny.
I didn't see any men being chased by Owen Jones. I didn't see any men with 2 cameras being chased. And I just think there is an element of misogyny in all of this sometimes. Sorry, but I do genuinely think that. And if I had seen Owen again, I would have asked him how many men he'd done that to.
Look, I think that's pretty appalling to weaponize sexism, because he dares to ask questions on genocide like, corporate hacks that Labour Party conference won't do. And by the way, I've seen tons of videos of him chasing around men at conference, so it's just a complete lie. It's also worth pointing out that Navarre's Rivka Brown and Matthew Talbot have been barred too. The crime being left-wing. Sarah, that was one wild interview with Luke Akehurst. I don't know how he can just ignore the UN along with scholars on genocide, calling it a difference of opinion. What are your thoughts on that?
What are my thoughts? Luke is thick. Luke Akehurst is thick, and he is a disgrace. Him calling himself thick, I'm like, say it with conviction next time, because you are a thicko. Like, let's just call it what it is. He went on camera and was like, I don't want to say the G word. Like, fucking say it. It's genocide. But like, Palestinians are being slaughtered in their tens of thousands, and you are afraid to say that it's genocide. Like, he smirked and he was shrugging and he was calling it a difference of opinion. Like, it's not even a debate. Families are literally being buried under rubble. Like, it's not even that it's just morally bankrupt. It is complicity, like you said, and it's not a matter of semantics either. Like, the world's leading genocide scholars have voted overwhelmingly that what Israel's doing in Gaza is genocide. Entire neighborhoods are being flattened, they're being wiped off the map. Food, water, and medicine are being deliberately cut off. Famine is being used as a weapon. Hospitals are being bombed. Children are being starved. None of that should sit easily with anyone. I don't even know why this is a topic for debate. Like, so that's not a difference of opinion, Luke. Like, that is a genocide by every legal definition. I think for Akehurst to dismiss it, to give Israeli political cover, to basically keep killing, to keep doing what you're doing, and he knows it, and Labour knows it, and what does Labour do in response? Do they distance themselves from his grotesque comments? No, they actually just enable it. They punish the journalist who exposes him, like Owen Jones getting his conference pass revoked, and Emily Thornberry smearing him as a misogynist. Like, what a fucking reach! You guys are really trying, and that tells you everything about Labour today and about people who make excuses for what's happening in Palestine and in Gaza. They'll protect a genocide apologist on their NEC, but they'll ban and slander a journalist who just asks tough questions, which I don't think are relatively that tough. Like, that's not safeguarding. That's just censorship. That's authoritarianism. Like, if you are truly one to safeguard, why don't you safeguard the children who are being starved by fucking Zionists, like an awful regime? So if we're going to be super frank here, this is actually bigger than Owen. I'm glad that Owen did bring this to light, but Labour is sending a real message here. Like, if you call genocide by its name, then you are the problem. And they just want people to be silent. They want complicity. And if you won't play along, then you'll be smeared and excluded from our spaces. And I think that's how parties rot from within. They've already been rotten from the start. But history will not be kind to the likes of Akehurst or to the Labour leadership that enables him. They will be remembered as those people who chose political expediency over truth, and who denied genocide in real time. And people like Owen, the independent journalists that actually try to interrogate those in Labour and in government or politicians, will be remembered for the ones who actually stood up and said, like, enough is enough, and learn your fucking facts when I come and talk to you about it. So I think, just to summarize, I think my thoughts are that Akehurst is shameful. Labour's response is shameful, and the left needs to stop pulling punches. I think if you arm Israel, you're complicit. And if you deny genocide, you're complicit.
I mean, he's one of the worst as well. I find it that's what we call him, Luke Nukem, right? He was the former director of We Believe in Israel, right? He was quite literally an agent on the Israeli state. It's wild to me that he was even allowed to be inside a British political party, because he shows more fealty to Israel. He does. Like, that is pretty much what he exists for. I find it also funny that Matthew Talbot, who's not even on the radical left, he's just kind of like a centre-left journalist. They banned him. Incredible that Keir Starmer called out Nigel Farage because Reform Party banned a particular local news outlet, saying this is really bad for democracy. And there you are, banning Owen Jones, Matthew Talbot, Rivka Brown, and others. It's wild. I mean, the safeguarding thing, they're trying to safeguard their reputation, but there's no reputation to save left. So it's it's wild
That's
to me.
the irony. That's the irony. What are you actually trying to safeguard at this point? Because all you're safeguarding is yourselves, or attempting to do so, but you're already in the fucking trenches. Like, Labour's on the wrong side of everything right now. They have crossed every single moral line that exists. They are so fucking corrupt, and everyone who is like them, everyone who agrees with them, people who are on different parties and agree with the fact that genocide is not something we should be talking about, that it's not genocide at all, you are part of the problem. So yeah, this whole like, oh, we're trying to safeguard the people that are at this conference, mate, leave us alone. I'm pissed off. I laughed out loud.